Hey everybody, Riffraff back with another one of my settlements. So this is my BOS game, and we're here at Echo Lake. So I built a pretty large settlement here at Echo Lake. I kind of like Echo Lake because you have a purpose for this settlement. You know, a small Bertha asked you to build it to use as a jumping off point for people to retake their land here on the island. And so this is about 3 years after the sole survivor established Echo Lake. So at this point there's quite a few little homesteads all around here, little farms and things, and Echo Lake kind of acts as a hub for that. So you know what they've got to attract people in. They've got a pretty nice little entertainment area. They've got some good medical clinic, lots of traders to trade you anything you need for your homestead, and then there's some pretty good security here, and there's a militia that runs out of the island that you can come get help with if you're having problems with trappers or anything like that, or wildlife. So let's check this settlement out. So this is the entrance here. The entire thing's walled off with these cargo containers. As I was clearing the area out for the wall, I kept clearing cargo containers, and that was when I thought, hey, maybe I should use the cargo containers to actually build the wall. It sort of makes sense since there's tons of them laying all over the island. Anyway, so we got 3 guards here, 2 up on the wall, and then this guy in power armor down here. And all these guys are in the militia. There's some people that are in the militia full time, and then most of the people are just volunteers. So here's our welcome to Echo Lake. You'll see a lot of neon here because of the low visibility. Everybody made their signs with neon, and this little switch controls the gate here. We've got another one on the inside that'll also open and close the gate, which might seem a little insecure, but actually the way this gate works is if anybody sets off the siren, the gate will close and not open again until the siren is turned off. So let's go check out the walls up here. So basically along the walls I've got, there's 5 guards along the entire length of the wall guarding it, and you can see I've got some pathways going along the wall, then every now and then some little area where they can get a little bit of cover, and then there's spotlights going completely around the wall. So it's pretty secure. Like I said, the only way in or out is right there at the main gate. So that's what their wall looks like. Alright, so then here's the little entertainment area. All the entertainment area is the Slocum Joe's, the arcade, and the arena are all owned by the dock. So, and then these arcade machines are actually made by a repairwoman who works here in town. She also makes all the neon signs and stuff like that. We got a Slocum Joe's here. Our guy working in the Slocum Joe's. And then back over here is the arena. I really wanted to do something with the stands, and I thought of, hey, I can put an arena in here, because I've never actually built an arena before in any of my settlements. So as you're coming in, you know, you get your tickets and then come in. You can check out the people waiting to fight in the arena that day. Like I said, we've got a trapper in there now. So every now and then they'll have arena bouts. People come in from around the island to watch the arena bouts. And like I said, you got a Yao guy and a Deathclaw cage back there. The arena of death. And that area up there is actually where all the controls for the arena are, and where the sole survivor can watch the show. Yeah, this is a very large settlement, so I get some lag here, and then once you put my recording software on top of that, that's capturing all this, it just gets really laggy sometimes. But bear with me. Anyway, so little workout area here, and it's covered. Like I said, I tried to have everything covered or indoors because this you always have bad weather here at the on the island. So, like I said, everybody's indoors as much as they can be. All right, so let's check out the main building. So in here we've got the general trader, the bar, the clinic, and also the school. So here's where the general trader
Every
is.
day, another harbor man leaves the island.
And she's got her store here. All the stuff that she sells, generators and things like that. Pretty much, like I said, anything that people trying to homestead the island might need. And the people that live here in town, of course. So this is the trader's little store. Alright, and then upstairs here, and I pretty much rebuilt this entire building. All the floors are new and everything. So, you know, like I said, it's all rebuilt. I put wide stairs on here so people could get up and down without any problems. And like I said, this is the bar. Everything in here is kind of nautically themed. Got a place where some people are sitting here playing poker. There's our bartender.
Fog doesn't get us, the storms will.
Alright, and up here we've got a couple of rooms that the bartender can rent out. So this room's actually permanently rented out by the guy that works in the Slocum's Joe's. So he stays up here. And then the room next door is currently unoccupied. So the bartender can rent that out if anybody's in from out of town and wants to stay the night. And this is the school teachers area and the school. So down this little area here is kind of the school teacher's living space. Her daughter too. So this is where the school teacher and her daughter stay. And they've got a little bathroom here that's for the school kids and the teacher. Some storage there. And here's a little kitchen for the school. And then upstairs is the schoolroom. So we've got a little area here for the kids to eat lunch and stuff, and then a place for them to play. Like I said, a lot of times they'll stay in here and play after school since the weather's so bad. And then here's the actual classroom. Got our
Just so you
teacher
know,
here.
I'm keeping my eye on you.
Like I said, I got 3 kids here in town.
Lost poison on account of the children of Adam.
So that's the schoolhouse. Of course, they put the schoolhouse in the most protected area in the settlement, you know, on the top floor of the central building, because you know you want to keep your kids out of the way if there's ever trouble. All right, back over here we've got just a couple of public bathrooms for folks to use. And down here is the clinic. So the optometrist and the doc are basically a married couple, and they're pretty much the most wealthy people here on the island. So they've got a pretty nice little waiting area in here. And then this is the clinic. So Doc's got her office here. And here's her little examining room where she can do procedures and stuff like that.
30 years? More? Since someone did the dance like you?
Like I said, she's got all her stuff here. Some computers for doing diagnostic work. So that's the clinic. Alright. And then next door is the optometrist. So this is the doc's husband.
Never look a traveler in the eyes. They're something else.
And then down here is the pharmacy. So this is where they can make chems and store them and stuff. So I've got a little fridge here full of blood packs and chems. It's where they're processing raw materials, and chem lab here. Little workspace for them. So that is their pharmacy. course, this just leads out to the arena. Like I said, and all the arena and Slocum Joe's and the arcade are all owned by the doctors too, so they do pretty well for themselves. Alright, so let's go check this area out up here. So this is just another guard post up here,
I don't have time.
guarding the gate. And then this area right here is actually, so here's my fast travel map. So when I come into this settlement, this is right where I materialize, because right there is the only spawn point for enemies that are attacking. Then I've got several controls here, so basically this one will cut power to the entire settlement. All power runs through there. This one cycles power to all of the spotlights, because of course you gotta cycle spotlight power all the time because they don't work when you first fast travel in. And then this is the siren. So like I said, if you set this off, of course everybody's gonna leave their jobs now. But anyways, if you set the siren off, like I said, the gate will close and these switches are dead, so you can't open the gate again until the siren is turned off. Yeah, getting some lag here. Alright, let's turn this off. Hopefully everybody will go back to their jobs now. Alright. And then this right here is my little home. So basically with the scrap ball I noticed you could knock this door down. Of course on BOS got my keep out sign here. But like I said, you can... Ah, she ran all the way down from there, huh? Okay, so anyways, like I said, this is my little home. I knocked the door down. I figured once you go inside that this building wouldn't be rendered at all, because usually if you're not supposed to be inside a building, they don't have it fully rendered on the inside. But once I got in, it was fully rendered, so I was like, okay, I'm going to use this building. And then I realized that the nav mesh is broken, so settlers can't get in here, which made it perfect for being my little personal home. So that's what I set up in here. I like this clock at school. It tells you the in-game time in real time, so I thought that was pretty neat. So I've got all my workbenches here and tons of storage. So there's a cooking station, a place for me to sleep. Like I said, all the workbenches with plenty of storage everywhere. And here's my suit of power armor. I've got the population control and just a regular computer in here if I need it for anything. Some more storage. There's another that I've got mounted on a weapons rack so it won't move. And then we've got our generator in here, so that's what powers the entire settlement. So that's my little area there.
Adam will lead us all to glorious division.
The zealot ran all the way over here from down at the Shrine of Adam over there. Oh well, I'll have to put her back later because she won't go back herself. Alright, so this is the clothing area. Like I said, all the merchants are using their neon signs because they want high visibility here on the island. So this is the clothing shop. All his stuff he's got for sale. And upstairs is his little house. So this is actually where the general trader, the clothing merchant, and their daughter live. And they've got a little balcony out here. Little cooking area over here. And a bathroom. So that's their little house. And then next to that is the barber shop. That is signed. So different haircuts you can get. So here is the barber.
Ordinance like that?
No wonder you wiped out those crabs.
So he's got a little waiting area. You can get a magazine and read while you're waiting. Some coffee and donuts. And he's got his little work area back here. And a little office area for him to work in. So that is the barber
Lost my
shop.
home when the fog moved in.
And then upstairs from the barber shop, we've got their little house. So this is the barbers and the bartender's house. They're brother and sister, so they share a house here. Theirs is pretty small, and it's got, you know, the basic necessities that you need. We got some storage up there above the bathroom. So that's the barber shop and his house. And next door, we've got the area where this is where the traders come in from the Commonwealth. So right now, Carla's the only one up here.
Huh?
But yeah, they've all got a spot here. And then back here is where their guards can hang out and stuff. And then they've got a little pen back here for the brahmin.
Hey, at least it's honest work.
And then right in here is a little area with some sleeping bags. It's all covered for them to sleep in at night, so they don't have to sleep out in the open.
Make a move and I'll end you.
So
Wasteland.
that's where the trade caravans come in and do their business here in town. And they've got a crane here. The repair woman actually got this crane working, so that's what they use to build the wall with in some of the larger buildings. And then here we've got the Shrine to Adam. So this is the Shrine to Adam. Like I said, normally the zealot would be in here, but since I turned on the alarm, she went running off to the gate. Like I said, since they made peace with the children of Adam, they allowed them to build a little shrine here, kind of try to preach to the people of the island. Of course, they mostly just ignore them. This is where the zealot sleeps, and this lady here, who I guess is
I
like
can't
the
remember the
preacher.
last time I had clean fingernails.
This is their shrine here, with their mother icon here. So that's the Shrine to Adam. Alright. And then next door to that, this is the courser's house. So the courser that lives here, this is where she lives. So like I said, she was in a institute safe house that coursers work out of in the Commonwealth when the institute was blown up. And she eventually came out here to check out Arcadia, and then ended up down here in Echo Lake. And once she was in Echo Lake, she went back to her safe house in the Commonwealth and basically stripped it of all the institute tech that was there, and brought it out here to the island. So she's pretty security conscious. You can see she's got some turrets up here guarding her house, and cameras. There's cameras all around the entire house. And then here's her house. So here's where she can sit and monitor her cameras when she's in here. This is her little kitchen. This is her living room area. And back here is her bedroom. And then she's got a bathroom back here. And then in here is her little armory. So she's got quite a nice little setup here. So she's got all her workbenches in here. She can work on her weapons and stuff, and a suit of power armor. Lots of ammo. Some nice heavy weapons, a nice sniper rifle. So yeah, she's loaded for bear. She's a pretty good mercenary. Like I said, in the militia, this is the militia building here. The militia actually uses her quite a bit for tracking people and stuff like that, when they just need some extra firepower. So this is the Doc's house. So the two doctors that live here, like I said, they found a nice intact house on the island and had it torn apart and rebuilt back here in Echo Lake. So, like I said, they're probably the richest people on the island. They probably live the best of anybody on the island here too. So here's the, this is the uniform that the militia uses, and the doc is a militia volunteer, or not the doc, the optometrist. So he's got his outfit there ready to go if he gets called up. Yeah, so this is the two doctors' house. Got their kitchen here. Nice stock fridge. Back here is their bathroom. And then here is their bedroom. Optometrist's got his 44 here ready to go if he needs it at night for whatever reason. We got lots of medical supplies in here and some liquor up top. Alright, so that is the two doctors' house. And then over here is just a little recreational area. Actually, a lot of people usually come down here at night, as well as in the bar. But, yeah, come out here and they can barbecue some rad stag and just hang out, have a good time. And then down here, this is where the water purifier is. And then we've got the fisherman over here too. So here's the fisherman, and she has a little fish farm that she runs here. She can also go fishing in her boat.
My kids ain't gonna believe the stories about you.
She's got a little work area here, and this is her shack where she lives. Alright. Oops. Pulled my weapon out. Alrighty. So this building here is, like I said, this is where the militia operate out of. So here we've got the colonel. This is the guy that actually is in command of the militia. Got his 44 out. Guess because I set off the alarm. And this is a lady you can come in if you're having problems with trappers or whatever. You can report it to her, and she'll deploy some militia out to deal with it. You got a weapons merchant
Met someone that did the captain's dance
and
before.
an armor merchant here. Like I said, these are all militia guys. I didn't decorate this area up too much. I was actually getting lazy by the time I got to this. This is one of the last areas I did. So, alright. And they've got their power armor here. So they've got one suit that's here ready to go for patrols or whatever. The other seat's the guy out at the gate is wearing.
Dangerous look about you.
Alright, and then upstairs is the barracks. So here is the militia's barracks. And then they've got some bathrooms over here. And then upstairs is the colonel's quarters. So this is where the colonel stays. He's got his bed over here. He's got his own little private bathroom in here. So that is the colonel's quarters.
Full. Okay.
Yeah, you gonna block me? Really? Alright, we'll go out this door. So, yeah, when I made this building, I actually kind of wanted it to look like maybe like a state building or something. So, I kind of like the way it came out. Alright, so this right here is the repair shop. So, like I said, there's a repair lady that lives here in town. and she's the one that makes a lot of this stuff. So she's in here working on a sentry bot right now.
The children of Adam better keep their word about the peace.
She's getting this ready for the colonel because he wants to use it for his patrols and stuff. So she's getting him a sentry bot all ready to go. She's got a video game machine here she's working on. All her repair benches and stuff. So that's the repair shop. Let's just go out here.
A lot of people only got the clothes on their back.
And then up here is her little house where she lives. So this is where the repair lady lives. Got her bathroom back here. Alright. And all this area down here is the farm. Going all the way back across the back there. So let's go check this out. So here's the farmhouse where the farmer and his wife live. And then of course, like I said, right here is their crops. And the first little room you come into here is just like kind of like a little work room. Got all their tools on this side, and then over here you got a little sprouting area where they're sprouting their plants, and they also grow some herbs for the doctors to use for chems. Got a light up there to keep it lit. And then here's the actual farmhouse. So you got the bed for the farmer and his wife and their kid, their little boy. They've got their kitchen here. And then they've got a nice little view looking out to the lake there. And then a little back end exit here. And here's their outhouse that they use. Like I said, their house is kind of built out over a bluff, so they've got a pretty nice, a lot of support underneath their house because it's up. They didn't want it down right by the water. Then they've got a little brick retaining wall that they built for their field there. And a windmill to pump up water. Back over here, they've got some chickens and Brahmin. Some rad chickens, whatever the rad chicken, there's one of them, there's a couple of them, and then like I said, a couple of Brahmin. And they've got a little shed back over here. You can keep feed and some extra crops and stuff like that, some tools, concrete, all that kind of stuff that farmers use. So that is the farm, and this of course is the back of the arena. So let's go check out the arena.
In the deep fog.
So this is the how you get into the arena right here. So there's
That's
the prisoner's cell where they keep the prisoners. And like I said, the people coming in to the stands can check out the prisoners. And then this actually gets you into the arena itself. So there's the power door for the to let the prisoners out and stuff. And then upstairs that's my little area there. So let's go check that out. Oh.
What are you looking
I'm looking at a dead man. Alright, and so, like I said, upstairs is my little area. So this is where I get to watch the show at. Got some former arena contestants here on the wall. And then, like I said, here are my controls. So that opens the door for the prisoners, and then this opens the death claw cage, and that one will open the Yao Gai cage. And then over here I have a switch that will power on and off little siren over there that summons everybody. I can't remember what it's called exactly. So basically I can turn this off and then go over there and turn that one on, and then when I come back over here and turn this one on, the siren will go off and everybody will come watch the show, and then I can release all the people. So that's pretty much it. Let's watch the Deathclaw and the Yao guy fight it out. Let's see who wins. It's going to be the Yao guy, I'm sure. No? Where's the Deathclaw? It didn't work very well. Alright. Yeah, let's go. We'll go take care of this. Yeah, why didn't the Deathclaw come out? He's just standing there. Hey buddy, you wanna come play? I guess not.
You're gonna be sick.
Oh, now the Deathclaw's coming out. Wonder why he didn't come out. They were supposed to come out and fight. What a letdown. Oh well. Well anyway, so that's pretty much it for my Echo Lake settlement. Give me a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Maybe subscribe. Like I said, I've got quite a few settlements. Oh, the lag seems to be gone now. Got quite a few settlements that I've got on, different ones. This one I think is definitely one of my favorites. So I really like the way this one came out. But anyways, yeah, like I said, give me a like if you liked it. Thanks for watching.